Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today. The Houston Rockets lose to the Sacramento Kings 130-128. And I don't even know what I'm feeling right now, guys. I mean, every night I say I'm disappointed in the way the Rockets played tonight. And I say it was a tough loss. And every night I make a post game and the Rockets lose a game. It's because they deserve to lose. They deserved, I'm sorry. But if recently, and all the losses, recently, we deserve to lose because that's how bad we play sometimes. But tonight, the Houston Rockets went out and played great basketball through this whole game. This whole game. Something we've complained about. Well, I've complained about. I don't know about you guys, but if you're watching the Rockets and you're a Rockets fan, I know you're complaining about it too, about how this Rockets team can't play good basketball through four quarters. And we saw them do that tonight. And we saw them nearly get a huge win and huge performances by some of our players tonight. And the refs, I'm sorry for my language, but the refs fucked it up. That call at the end with the De'Aaron Fox 3, it was bullshit. I'm sorry again for my language. I don't curse a lot on my channel. I do it sometimes, but it was bullshit. And, I got to say to Eric Gordon, at first I got frustrated. I was like, oh my God, Eric Gordon, why do you have to do this? This is why we're going to trade you. Got a little frustrated. But then when I saw the replay, I'm like, Gordon did not even touch him. And so it just shows how bad some of the refs in the NBA can be sometimes. And so, yeah. But I thought that was a horrible call. I thought it was awful by the refs. And I just think that another horrible call by the refs this season. We've seen how many... And I'm sorry, and I've said this, so many games with the Lakers this season. We've seen many times with the Lakers. We saw a couple weeks ago with the LeBron foul where, LeBron drives at the end of the game against the Celtics and Tatum clearly fouls him. And no foul is called. We saw like a Troy Brown Jr. in like that game against Dallas. So both of these Lakers games, right? One's against Dallas, one's against Boston. Both are tied. Both went to overtime, which both games the Lakers lost in, and clear fouls, clear hand contact. Where Tatum, you can hear him if you're a read lipper, you can hear him say that was a foul, or he didn't deny that it wasn't a foul. Even Tatum thought it was a foul. Who he fouled him, and Lakers got screwed out of those two games, and now we see this happen. I just think that and I said this when LeBron got fouled against Tatum and there was a no call, that at the end of the season, the NBA, when it's, even though if you don't have your challenge, with 2 minutes to go in a basketball game, you can review anything. I just think it's only fair that you can review anything at the end of the game. I think it needs to happen, and I hope the NBA does it going into next season. But let's just move on to Eric Gordon. Like I said, it's not your fault. And possibly this was his last game as a Houston Rocket. Rockets are looking to trade Eric Gordon at the trade deadline. I know I've talked many times on my channel about how I want Eric to be traded. I want Eric gone. That doesn't mean I don't like Eric Gordon because, some of the memories that Eric Gordon's brought this city over the last couple years, like I'll list three of my favorites right here. He hit a huge three in the Western Conference Finals in Game 5 to give the Rockets the win. How about this is an underrated moment, but it was one of my favorites because I had so much excitement when this happened, when he, into 17-18, in the regular season, when he hit the game-winning three-pointer in Philly. That was a great moment. How about when he, dropped 50 in Utah? So many other, very memorable moments. I have a close memory for myself. I met Eric Gordon in a preseason game against the San Antonio Spurs earlier in the season. Very nice. Talked to me while he was working out on the bike. Took a picture with me. It was very nice. Good guy. But for the direction of this team, Eric Gordon being traded is the best option for the Rockets. It sucks, but sometimes you just got to move on from players. But getting into the game, let's talk about Jalen Green. His fourth career 40-point performance, his third this season. And Jalen Green did Jalen Green things tonight. Scored 16 points in the first quarter. was very, very good in the second half because he ended up having a not so good second quarter, but had a really good second half and finished the game with 41, was very good in the fourth quarter at the end. Like I said, nobody played a bad game tonight. It was just about the refs making a horrible call at the end of this one. So Jalen scores 41. He does amazing. Shooting amazing. 6 for 9 for 3, 14 for 22. Definitely probably his best three-point shooting night of the season. 7 for 9 at the free throw line. 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Great night from Jalen. Alperen Sengun on all-around great games from Alp tonight. 18 points, 11 assists, 9 rebounds, 1 rebound away from a triple-double. And he also had 1 steal and 1 block. Sengun even hit a 3 tonight, too, and was 7 for 11 field goal-wise. KJ had 15, and I think he didn't score at all in the second half. Played 35 minutes, too. So had 5 rebounds, was 4 for 4 at the free throw line, hit 1 3. Jabari had 9 points, only took 6 shots, was 3 for 4, and had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks for Jabari. Off the bench, what a game in a season high for Jason Tate. Jason Tate with a season high, 16 points tonight, 7 for 14, 1 for 2 from 3. 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Great game from Tate tonight, and I hope not, but potentially his last game as a Rocket too. I don't think Jayshon will be traded, but definitely there are a lot of teams that are interested in him. Tari Eason with 10 points. He had 4 rebounds. Great game from Tari Eason in 20 minutes. Took 8 shots, made 4 of them. And then Bruno with 6 and 3 for 9, 10 rebounds, 1 assist. 1 block. So nice game from Bruno in a short amount of minutes. In 13 minutes, had 6 points, 10 rebounds, 1 block. So good night from Bruno. Josh Christopher in 1 shot had 4 points, 2 free throws knocked in, 1, I think it was a layup that went in for him, 1 steal, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Decent night from Josh. Let's go over there. The Kings scores. De'Aaron Fox with 31. Sabonis. Hey man, I know it was a loss, but we stopped Sabonis from scoring a double-double. Sabonis had 22 and 9. Barnes had 16. The rookie Keegan Murray had 10, who killed us the other night on Monday. Herter had 7, 17 for Monk, 10 for Terrence Davis, and Davion Mitchell had 9. I know this is irrelevant. I know this does not matter at all, but Kessler Edwards, who is a DNP, who was just traded to the Sacramento Kings yesterday. He will not do pretty much anything for the Sacramento Kings, but I just thought that was a funny fact to say. For the Rockets, DNPs for Days, Knicks, Boban, and Garuba. Also Ty as well, and Garrison Matthews is still out. I don't know what he's out with, though. I mean, I don't even know what he's injured with, but that's really it for the video. Rockets get screwed over on the last play. That's it. And Jalen scores 41. Alperen Sengun was a rebound away from a triple-double. Jason Tate scores a season-high 16 points. You guys let me know your thoughts on the Rockets game and that bullshit call in the fourth quarter on the last play. Basically, game-winning three-pointer for De'Aaron Fox. Didn't make the 3, but he earned it at the free throw line. I don't know if I could say he earned it at the free throw line because the refs kind of gave it to him, but that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and peace out. If this was Eric Gordon's, I know I said peace out, but if this was Eric Gordon's last game as Houston Rocket, thank you, Eric Gordon. I don't think it will happen, but if someone else gets traded like KJ and Jayshon, thank you to them too. If this was their last game as a Rocket, but mainly Eric Gordon because he's stick through the bad in the last 2 seasons and hasn't forced his way out like we're seeing some of these players in the league today force out. But thank you to Eric for the memories in the last couple of years, like my favorites with the 50 in Utah, the game winner in Philly when I met him, and when he hit the huge 3 in Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals, or was that? No, it was Game 5. So that's really it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and peace out. Go Rockets.